Hey, y'all. Welcome to Tony's Kitchen. This video, we're going to be making an awesome meal today. We're making a seafood lasagna today, actually. So this is going to be awesome, y'all. So definitely welcome to the video. And if this is something that you, of course, want to, finish looking at, to subscribe to my channel, Eat and Travel with Tony, because I make all kind of meals on here and, of course, travel to different kind of places. Make sure that you, of course, subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to receive all the videos that upload from here on out. And, so I'm trying to see. So I guess I can let y'all know kind of what I use as far as the ingredients. And just to let you know, I did have to buy a majority of these ingredients yesterday at the store. I went to Walmart and got everything. So I had got, now I'll show y'all. I'm trying to, let me stir up the noodles. They're over boiling, y'all. But I had to, of course, buy the lasagna noodles. I got a bag of, it's a 32-ounce bag of raw shrimp. It's peeled the vein and tail off. And I also got a value pack. It's a 24-ounce pack of imitation crab. So imitation crab, flake style, I don't know, but imitation crab. So I got that yesterday. And of course, like I said, I got the lasagna noodles. So like I said, we'll go ahead and start there. Uh-oh. I had to throw it away, y'all. So like I said, that's what I got yesterday. And then, of course, I got, I have a mixture. I'll show y'all once I get started over there because I got the white Alfredo sauce, pasta sauce, and I have a mixture that has Parmesan cheese, ricotta cheese, and 1 egg and some seasoning in there as well. So like I said, I'll show y'all this shortly, but I got to go ahead and start cooking this seafood. Let me go ahead and turn this on. And I'm going to actually put some grapeseed oil as soon as I get it down. Some grapeseed oil over here in this pan too. And like I said, let me show y'all what I'm over here making or putting in the pan with, so y'all can see what's going on. So, like I said, I have the noodles cooking back, as you see them back there. They're back there cooking. So, like I said, I definitely got the seafood. I did have to chop everything up just to let y'all know as well. The shrimp I cut in half, and the pieces of the crab I just chopped in like 2 or 3 pieces, that kind of thing. So they are some big chunks, and which is fine because it's all going to go inside the pan, of course, and of course be cooked, so it's okay. But like I said, I got all that in this pan here, but I did put some grapeseed oil in here. I may have to put a little bit more too. I'll see. I may have to put a little bit more because we have to cook this for about 4 to 5 minutes to get it opaque looking, or the shrimp rather, just about kind of almost done. Can't say I'm, well, halfway done. That's opaque, halfway done. So I got to get that cooked down. So I just, like I said, just turn the pan on. And I'm going to go ahead and start seasoning this up, y'all. And you can use whatever kind of season that you like in your food. I am using, I'll let y'all know, garlic powder. That's the first thing I mean. I may have to add some more of this throughout because, of course, I'll be stirring this up and that kind of thing. But like I said, use the seasons that you like. But, of course, with me, with pasta, I always, garlic is usually my first go-to. Garlic, and since it's a seafood, I'm going to use Old Bay as well. But like I said, I may have to put some more seasoning as we go through making this meal today. So just keep that in mind as well. Uh-oh. Oh, let me get that. Okay. And like I said, you can put as much season as whatever your liking, your family's liking is. And just to let you know, my partner actually requested this recipe. So this is my first time making this, actually. I made many of lasagnas in the past. Not the seafood kind, but many lasagnas in the past. I put it that way. So, of course, I know how to make lasagna. And I can make it very well. So, like I said, to me, it's the same thing as the regular lasagna. With the pasta sauce and the hamburger or chicken or whatever you put in yours. Like I said, to me, it's about the same thing. So, but like I said, it's just dealing with seafood. Oh, and I put pepper in there. I didn't even show y'all the pepper. Here's the black pepper, y'all. But like I said, use the seasoning of your choice. And I'm going to put just a little bit of the hashed chili flakes in there. Because I know it said just to put just a little bit of chili flakes in there. So just a little bit, y'all. And these were from Trader Joe's. The other stuff has been from Walmart, just to let you know. And we have a seasoning called adobo. And I'm going to use just a little bit of that in here too, just to let you know. I gotta stir those noodles back there, y'all. Okay, there we go. The main thing, like I said, I have for this is the Old Bay and the garlic and the pepper. But like I said, I did put the other seasons in there too. Um, uh-oh. And like I said, with these noodles, I'm going on to the noodles. These noodles, you have to, of course, boil the noodles. Don't put the noodles in there when you first put them in the pan. I mean, the pot. Make sure that the water is boiling, and then go ahead and start putting in the noodles once it starts boiling. This is boiling for me on over here. And it's going to boil probably about 12 to 15 minutes. From what I can remember on the back of the box, I believe that's what it should say. 12 to 15 minutes. Like I said, I'm just getting this seafood mixed on up. And just to let you know, you're going to, all this seasoning was on top. So, of course, like I said, I do want it flavorful because, of course, my family loves seasoning. So I want to make sure it tastes like something. So I want to make sure to put some more seasoning. Once I get this all stirred up and that kind of thing, I'll put some more seasoning on her too. And like I said, that's a personal choice, but you can do as you please when it comes to your seasoning. Whatever you use, just keep in mind it's definitely your choice. But I was trying to pick the ones that went well with seafood. Like I said, the pepper, the Old Bay, the garlic. I put a little lemon pepper seasoning in there as well, I believe. Or maybe I haven't done it yet, but I put just a little bit in there. A tiny, tiny, tiny bit. Oh. Finger keeps hurting. Right? And like I said, all I'm going to do is just cook this. And I said about 3 to 5 minutes, but it may cook a little bit longer. Just depends on how long it takes to cook. Because it's a lot in this pan, actually. Like I said, that it's probably about 3 pounds, maybe 3 to 4 pounds of seafood in this pot, or pan, rather. So, of course, I'm going to have to make sure that everything is kind of cooked until like halfway through. Or most of the way through. Like I said, it has to be opaque looking. And usually when now the imitation crab, I believe that, I don't know how that was going to look in a few minutes, but it should look just about the same. But the shrimp, of course, once you're cooking shrimp, it does turn like a pink color. So once it starts turning that pink color, the majority of them are just about done, then you want to go ahead and start making your actual lasagna. You will know it's done. Like I said, here's some right here. Oh, put that down. Here's a piece of the shrimp. When it starts looking like that, like I said, that it looks like it's white, but pink, white, translucent. Not translucent, but like I said, just about done. Because you'll see the color change. Like I said, I just showed y'all that piece. So like I said, that's how it's going to look. Because you want it. And I'm probably going to make sure this is the shrimp is, like I said, just about done. For this meal. And as you see, here's some more pieces the way they're looking. You can see that. That's how the shrimp need to look, y'all. I was thinking I need to put more seasoning here. I may just put a little bit more Old Bay and garlic, but I think it's actually looking okay. I'm trying to stir up these noodles too. Trying to test them and see. Hot, y'all. They hot. Trying to see where they at. I need a few more minutes on those, so on that. All right. Like I said, I'm just going to add just a little bit more season to this, y'all, because I did season the other mixture as well. Like I said, with the ricotta cheese, I put some Old Bay in there, garlic as well. The same season I'm using for this, I put that in there too. And like I said, you can choose to do different. That's up to you. But like I said, that's just for me, what we're doing here. So I kind of try to keep the ingredients the same, y'all. Across the board as much as I can. And like I said, I'm just putting a little bit more season up in this seafood mixture. Get some. Okay. I'm going to stir this up some more. And like I said, the noodles should be just about done as soon as I'm done with this. Because I want to just make sure this seafood is, like I said, getting well covered with the seasonings and, of course, looking like it's just about done too. And like I said, it usually takes about good 5 minutes. I think this is close to 5 minutes. Like I said, it may go a little bit over. Depends on how much you have in your skillet. And like I said, I have a lot in this skillet, so it's definitely going over that time. But that's okay. It's probably close to 6 or 7 minutes now. I'm going to go ahead and cut that on off. Because like I said, all this, as you can tell, all these shrimp are definitely white up in here. So just about done. So like I said, that's how you want them, y'all. That's how you want them. But if you want to have it all the way cooked all the way through, then make sure you do that. In my mind, because I've made like other shrimp meals before. I lost one of my little thingies. Give me that. All right. And it made the shrimp kind of tough, like. I don't know the right word, but it didn't. It was dry, tough, whatever word you want to use. But so you can, like I said, do as you please, but just keep that in mind as well. All right, there we go. And I'm gonna have to get these noodles up out of here, y'all. I don't want them all the way soft because they're too soft. You can't really pick them up. So let me come on. I'm gonna go ahead and start bringing stuff over here. But I'm gonna go ahead and get the strainer for the noodles. Get that out of here so I can pour it into the sink. Okay. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and move this camera, y'all, too, to come over here on this side, because this is actually where I'm going to be putting together the meal at anyway. So, this is the one I'm going to be putting together the meal at. So, like I said, the noodles are done. Like I said, you don't want them too soft because they'll be too soft where you can't even pick them up and layer them in your actual dish. So you want to make sure that they're done to a certain extent, but just not all the way. Like I said, just don't cook them till they're soft, and because they'll tear up too. I've had that happen when I was first started making lasagna back in the day. They were so soft, they were tearing up time to shreds. Because, like I said, mine isn't all the way done like that. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm gonna do it over there. I definitely don't like that. The texture. And it's going to cook some more when you have it in the oven. So you definitely, like I said, you don't want it all the way soft. And I picked one of these up to kind of show you how mine looks. Once it cools down, because they're very, very hot. Very, very hot. Uh-oh. Let me get this off of here. This top. And like I said, this is my the mixture for the the ricotta mixture. I took one of those 15 to 16 ounce containers of ricotta cheese, the entire container of actual shredded Parmesan cheese, or you can use the grated, whichever one you want, 1 egg, and then I put seasons in here as well. But like I said, you're going to layer this inside the lasagna, and you'll see here shortly too how I'm going to do it. So like I said, that's what I have. And then I have the Prego. Like I said, this is the artesian 4 cheese Alfredo sauce. I actually have 2. I have one of those. That was the 4 cheese, and this is the roasted grilled Parmesan. So I have that. So, and I have a lot of cheese. I have the small Italian style pack of cheese, and of course the big giant bag of mozzarella. So I have that too. I'm sure we'll have some leftovers, which is fine. I just want to make sure I had enough for this meal. So, let me show you all how my noodles look, y'all. Like I said, I don't cook them all the way. I just want to make sure they're pliable enough so I can put in this darn pan. So let me go ahead and cut that on off, but I think they're okay for me to pick up now. Make sure they're all drained. Okay. So like I said, this is how my noodles look. They're definitely pliable. Like I said, they're done to a certain extent, but they're not overly done. So make sure that you're checking your noodles. Let me see. Like I can pinch the side of mine off, and it's still like a little bit firm. So you don't want it all the way cooked because they will tear up. You can still use them. I just don't like them like that, but you can definitely still use them. Because I know once it gets inside of the oven, it's going to, they want to soften up more and cook more too. The same with the seafood. Okay, y'all. So let me go ahead and put this on down. And I got the pan here for this lovely lasagna. And I do have French bread too. I'll do that a little bit later. But I do have some of that too. So I have I believe this is 13 by 9. I want to say that's the size of this pan, but whatever kind of casserole dish you have, as long as it's thick enough, this is probably like about 2 inches, inch and a half, 2 inches thick. So I should be able to do a good 2 layers. I should be able to inside this pan, y'all. So let's go ahead and start layering. And I did spray this with some cooking spray, so the noodles or nothing will stick in this pan. So let me go ahead and start layering. Your first layer should always be lasagna noodles. Let me go. I should be usually 3 fits in here, but that's what I've had in the past. And I used to make lasagna all the time, y'all. Like I said, usually 3 fit at the bottom, and all the way throughout. Usually that's the case. Oh, I need my seafood. I was about to say, where's my stuff? And then, of course, I'm gonna go ahead and start piling on the seafood, y'all. On top of this, as you can see back here too. And this is, if you have a different plan or different way that you layer your lasagnas, do it the way you do it. But like I said, this is the way that I'm showing y'all in this video, because this is the way that it worked for me. When I've traditionally made lasagna with, like, of course, ground hamburger meat or stuff like, I've used like chicken, what is it called, shredded chicken. I've used ground turkey in the past. Like I said, I always, like I said, put my noodles down, my first layer of noodles, and then I put the meat on top of those noodles. I always do that. But like I said, if you have a different plan, then do it the way you like. But like I said, this is the plan for today for us here. So, all right. And I'm putting as much as I can. I don't know how much to put down for y'all. That should be enough, I think. Maybe not. Let me try to put some more. So I can probably put half of this actually down here. Because I don't know if I'll be able to make 3 layers in this pan. It may make 2, maybe even make 3. We'll see. We'll see. It just may be able to, y'all. And then on top of this, I'm going to put some of that ricotta cheese mixture. I'm going to put half of that on here. Then I'm going to put cheese, shredded cheese too. Okay. And then I'm going to do some more noodles. So let me go ahead and move this out the way. And get some ricotta cheese, y'all. And go ahead and start sprinkling this stuff on top. And I'm not going to be able to, of course, to smooth it out with the ricotta cheese. I'm not trying to do that at all. But I will put like dollops around. But like I said, usually you can't smooth this stuff out when it's on top like that. Unless you put yours right on top of your noodles. Like I said, I don't. But maybe you can do it that way. But I don't know how that would turn out for y'all. But like I said, definitely put the ricotta cheese always on top of your whatever kind of meat or seafood mixture you have in your lasagna. Like I said, you can smooth it out as best you can, but it's not going to be totally smooth at all. But it'll be on here, which is a good thing. Not going to be perfect, y'all. Just keep that in mind, too. It don't need to be. Just needs to go on here. Because once it cooks, it is going to, of course, I'm sure, spread out a little bit, too. So no worries, y'all. No worries. Like I said, that's about half of that mixture, the ricotta cheese mixture. Let me put one more right there. Okay. And that's what I have on that. And then, like I said again, I'm going to go ahead and get some of the first. I'm going to get just like a little handful of this Italian cheese as soon as I can get it open. There we go. Okay. Couldn't get it open at first, y'all. Okay, so like I said, I'm just putting some cheese on top. No rhyme or reason, just spread it on across. And it depends on how much cheese you all like. My family loves cheese, so I'm going to make sure. It'll be more mozzarella in here, of course, but like I said, I will definitely make sure that this is cheesy for them too. So, like I said, that's just the Italian. And I'm actually going to put some Italian seasoning on here too. Some of this Italian seasoning is like the herb mixture. We didn't have a lot, so I didn't want to use a whole lot. So I'm trying to make sure I put this in here somewhere, just a little bit, sprinkle on. And I'll put some more on top, too. Oh, let me get this bag of cheese. Bag of cheese. All right, now. And like I said, I got the mozzarella. And like I said, you can use whatever cheese you like in the regular lasagnas with the hamburger and chicken and all that I've made with the other meats. I have put different kinds of cheeses in there, so you can do as you please. Some folks may like provolone or Gouda or that kind of thing. You can definitely switch it up, y'all. Just keep in mind. But I'm trying this with the mozzarella. Like I said, this is the first time making this, so I'm definitely trying this with the mozzarella. And I'm not sure how those flavors would actually kind of pair with this seafood. I don't know offhand. because I've never paired them with the seafood. So, but like I said, that's what I'm doing for this. And I'm layering this bad boy. All right. We'll be going back to the noodles, y'all. Another layer of noodles. And just keep in mind, sometimes your noodles are going to stick like those just did. But you can still just turn them apart. They'll still come out, y'all. And you will have noodles probably left over, I'm sure. I'm very sure. Because usually I have a few noodles left over whenever I've made any kind of lasagnas or that kind of thing. Now I'm using 4 noodles for this next row, just to let y'all know. And I'm actually going to press this down some to make sure that it's getting in there like an even layer so I can put the rest of the stuff on top. And like I said, this pan isn't that big, so I'm only going to be able to get 2 layers in here. The pan I actually wanted to use was one of those aluminum foil pans. But of course, like I said, it just didn't, those stickers that they put on the bottom of those things, it wouldn't come out, so therefore I had to resort to my casserole pan. But if you have a thick, one of those aluminum foil pans that come with the lids, definitely use that if you have it. Oh, seafood. Okay. Seafood. And I'm going, like I said, I'm going to put the rest of this on top of her, y'all. And I already got my oven on 350, so make sure your oven's on 350 as well. This is going to bake for about 30 minutes. And I may have to ask my partner to help me with the foil. Because it's supposed to be like tinted, and I'm not sure how that looks. In my mind, it looks like a tint. So I guess I need to just turn away a lot of foil to make sure it's tinted, I guess. But like I said, it's supposed to cook 30 minutes with tinted foil. Or loosely wrapped foil. That's what it's supposed to be, y'all. Loosely wrapped foil. And I'm actually going to put this in one of our one of our baking dishes. The little flat, like cookie sheets. I'm going to set this pan in there just in case there's any leakages. Because sometimes that has happened. And like I said, this isn't as thick as I would have liked it. Because I couldn't use that actual little, that metal aluminum pan. Because those are about 3 inches, I think, on the side. Like deep. 3 inches deep, I think. And like I said, this is about 1.5 to 3. 1.5 to 2 inches deep. So, trying to get all this seafood out of her, y'all. Oh, and just to let you know, the ingredients, me buying all these ingredients yesterday, like I said, I had to buy all this except for the seasonings. It was $51 yesterday. So it depends on your state where you're at. Sometimes it may be a little bit less, a little bit more. But like I said, I spent $51 on these ingredients yesterday, y'all. So you may spend about the same amount. Just keep that in mind. More ricotta mixture. Put this on top. Spreading this as much as I can, y'all. Oops, I threw some on the counter. That's all right. It happens. It happens. Okay, I don't think I spread it out good enough. Let me throw some of this back here. I don't think I did that good enough, y'all. All right. So, finish off with the rest of that. Just the end of that ricotta mixture. Alrighty. And like I said, that's the end of that ricotta mixture. And then I'm going to top with more cheese. Oh, Laura, I just realized I forgot to put the pasta sauce. Oh, goodness gracious. Y'all, I forgot to put the doggone pasta sauce in it. How crazy. Okay. I don't know what I'm thinking. I totally forgot the doggone pasta sauce. Oh, Lord Jesus. All right. So the only thing I can do, because it's already layered, is just go ahead and dump it on in here, y'all. Because I totally forgot the pasta sauce. And I'll be intentional about putting it in here so I can get some down at the bottom. Oh, my gosh. I don't know what I was thinking. Goodness gracious, y'all. It happens. It happens. Trust me on that. It happens. Good Lord Jesus. I'm going to put enough on the top of this to make sure that it kind of gets down in the bottom. I hope it should. I ain't gonna say I hope, but I have enough. It should. I know there's some gaps in between the lasagna noodles. It will, of course. And once it starts getting heated up, it'll get thinner. So it'll go. Like I said, it'll go ahead and get down there, y'all. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I was thinking, y'all. Don't do this at home. Make sure that y'all put the sauce on top of the cheese once, or on top of the actual seafood before you put the cheese on, y'all. That's where my sauce supposed to had been, actually. Oh, goodness gracious. And no, y'all, I'm not editing this out. So just to let y'all know, so it's going to be just like this. Because sometimes we mess up in the kitchen. I know this is a mess up, but like I said, there's always a way to fix it. Don't worry. I'll make sure it has enough sauce in there. Oh, goodness gracious. But like I said, the sauce usually goes on top of, I put it on top of the meat. It's how I've always done it. So today I just didn't always do it that way. But for some reason I forget. For some reason, but that's all right. That is all right. But it's going on there right now. And that's all that matters, y'all. I may need to beat this down a little bit. Uh-oh. Like I said, I have 2 of these. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure that this is on there too. Oh, goodness. I don't know what I was thinking, y'all. All right. Let me get this open. Don't know what I have been thinking, y'all. Jesus pieces. And I had them sitting right in front of me, too. And still didn't put them on there. Don't make this mistake at home, y'all. Make sure y'all get this stuff on there. In between your layers. Like I said, I know this is going to go down in there, so I'm okay with that. But like I said, just don't forget your sauce, y'all. Goodness gracious. Trying to get this on the side so I can get down at the bottom down there. So now I'm probably going to use just about both of these just to let y'all know. Just to let y'all know. Just to let y'all know. Uh-oh. Drop some on the floor, but that's all right. It happens too. I don't know what I was thinking, y'all. Jesus pieces. Nah, I don't think I've ever made that mistake. Made that mistake at all. But like I said, yeah, I'm sure it'll still turn out okay. I'm sure that. So, uh-oh. Let me get this off the floor before I fall or something. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the cheese on top of this, y'all. I don't know how I forgot that. Jesus pieces. Lord. I can't really hit this too much, but like I said, once it gets starts to cooking, it will, of course, be warm enough where the, like I said, sink on down, y'all. Inside the gap where the noodles are, so don't worry. It'll still be all right. It'll still be all right. It will still be all right, y'all. Goodness gracious. I don't know what I was thinking with that. So like I said, I'll make sure I put that up at the top in the description, because you'll have all these ingredients that I use, of course, in the description too. So I'll make sure I put that little boo-boo that I made in here in the description at the top, so that you all can know to make sure that you put your sauce in there. And don't be like me and do it wrong. Oh my goodness, that is crazy. Jesus pieces, all right. I don't know what was going on. But y'all, it happens. It happens, it happens. This is Tony's kitchen, so definitely I've had other mistakes too happen. If y'all ain't seen the red velvet cake video, my cake, one of my layers of cake got stuck in the pan, y'all, and tore up on me. So I still use it anyway, and I fixed that too. So, but like I said, it happens, y'all. Y'all can see that video, scroll on down and check that out. But like I said, that it happens. Nothing we can do about that but go on and try to make do with what we can. So, but like I said, that happened on that video. So I'm like, Lord, I've had mishaps, y'all. I'm sure all y'all have mishaps too. So I'm trying to lift this some so this sauce can go down there. Trying to lift it up just a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Trying to lift this up, y'all, so it can get down to the bottom. Because it probably is going to run over a little bit, which is okay. So like I said, I'm going to stick this inside of a cookie sheet. So that's okay. But I at least want to make sure that I'm putting this, making sure I'm lifting up some so some of this sauce can get down there. It will get down there eventually, so once it starts cooking. But I want to make sure it does that before we get this bad boy in the oven. A little bit too. All right. And let me do this one more over on this side. Okay. There we go. Trying to put some more cheese up here, y'all, because like I said, I know they like it cheesy, but I may not be able to put that much more on here. The way it's looking, probably not. Now, I know it will melt, of course, down the sides a little bit too, so it should be all right. There's I use almost all this cheese, so that will be all right. Let me go ahead and sprinkle some more Italian seasoning on top of this. And like I said, I'm gonna have to tint the foil, loosely wrap this in foil before it goes into the oven, y'all. So I'm gonna have to wash my hands and then I'll get the foil. Let me get my hands washed, y'all. And I'll show y'all how many noodles. There's a lot, like I said, noodles over here. Unless you're making probably 2 pans, you probably can use the rest of that for another pan. But I only use like 7 noodles for this particular thing. And usually when you have the big, that 3-inch thick aluminum foil pan, you can put a lot more, like one more layer on top of that. But like I said, it's okay. Uh-oh. Like I said, they didn't work out today, but it's okay. So I have no idea why they put those doggone stickers inside those things. So I guess right like in the bottom of the actual, I got it all over my fingers. Why they put it right in the middle of the foil pan, y'all. I don't know why they do that. That is crazy. Okay. And like I said, I got the cookie sheet, so I'm just gonna scoot this down some and place this on inside of here because that's how it's gonna bake. And it is very heavy. Yours is probably gonna be heavy too. Just to keep that in mind, and it's okay. It's supposed to be heavy. It's lasagna, so let me lift this on up because I'm about to put this into the oven for y'all. So like I said, once I get the foil on here, it's gonna be loosely wrapped. It's gonna bake for 30 minutes like that, and then I'm going to at that 30 minutes, and I'll put the instructions. Some of the instructions when it comes to baking inside the description. And then you're going to take off the foil and then let that cook like 15 minutes more, then take it out and it's done. But like I said, this is all the noodles. Like I said, I have a whole lot of noodles left. I probably should just make half a pack, but I wasn't sure how much I'll need, but that's okay. But like I said, next time I'll definitely make sure I make half a pack, y'all. So let me get this foil. Agent, if I need your help, I don't know what I'm going to need. Well, should I take like 2 strips of foil and put it on there? Okay, so I wasn't sure how to do the tinting part. Okay. So he just told me to take 2 nice strips of foil and put this down here. So let me see if I can take it back down for y'all and tint it. So I'll just I'll stick this on the. I'm hoping I'm good. Tint. I guess that's loosely wrapped, and I'll put the other piece on the other side too. And like I said, it's not all the way on there. It's on there enough for it to actually stay on there and not fall off. But it's not stuck to the thing where it can't breathe at. So I'm trying to fold this some over here. Okay. And like I said, this is how that's going to look. It's loosely wrapped. It's loosely wrapped. It's loosely foiled. So like I said, that's how it's going to look. It's not all the way on there, but it said tinted. So that looks like it should be right. And that's what he just did as well. So I'm going to go ahead, like I said, and put this on in the oven. Like I said, it's going to cook for 30 minutes. And then at the end of the 30 minutes, I'll take off the foil, let it cook for 15 minutes more. And I'll come back and show you how this bad boy look. But let me go ahead and put this on in the oven, y'all. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Goodness gracious. All right. There we go. Goodness gracious. Okay, y'all. Again, this is Tony from Tony's Kitchen. Eat and Travel with Tony is the channel. So, of course, make sure that you subscribe to this channel before I get this thing out the oven. I'm putting my finger at you. So make sure you go ahead and subscribe. And then you click that notification bell to receive all the videos I upload to this channel. Peace out. Be back in like 45 minutes. All right, y'all. I am back. I'm back. I'm going to make a loaf of garlic bread. I already have the loaf. It was an Italian bread loaf. I think it was like $1.29 at Walmart yesterday. It already came with like some garlic seasoning on top, so I don't have to season anything. But I'm going to put some butter in between, in the bread. I put it that way before I put it in the oven. Because I am going to put it in the oven probably about a good 5 minutes, I would say. And as you see on here, I've actually sliced it down the middle and sliced it across as well, so that I can put some little pats of butter inside the actual bread, which I'm going to do now. And like I said, I'm going to put this in the oven probably for about, I would say probably no more than 5 minutes. I mean, I don't want it to get hard and too crispy. We can't even eat it. So But the choice is yours. Even if you don't want to put this in the oven, you don't have to. I like the warm bread, especially when it comes to like lasagna and pasta and stuff like that. So, but like I said, you don't have to put it inside the oven. You can just eat it the way it is if you like. But I'm putting this bad boy in the oven. Like I said, for about 5 minutes. Like I said, I'm just putting like a tablespoon of butter every so many inches on here. I'm just doing it however I think it's going to go. I'm not measuring anything or nothing like that. But you can put the whole stick of butter down. That's up to you if you want to really buttery. But I only put like 4 pats of butter on here, y'all. So maybe like almost a half a, well, not really a half a stick, but almost. I'm going to cut this in half. So let me stick that in there. So like I said, I'm going to stick this on in the oven. The lasagna is still, of course, cooking. I just took the foil off. As y'all, let me put it up so y'all can see the foil back there. But I just took the foil off. The foil is back here on the stove. And like I said, I'm going to go ahead and stick this on in the oven right up under the lasagna. Just for a few minutes. About 5 minutes, y'all. Oh, and this is how it looks. Just in case you're wondering how in the world. As you see those pats of butter that's in there, like right there. You see all the little butters in there. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this in the oven, like I said, for 5 minutes. Let this go ahead and cook. So when I come back, all the food will be done at the same time. So I'll be right back. Make sure y'all subscribe before I come back, y'all. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Okay, y'all. The meal is done. The seafood lasagna and the garlic bread is done. So let me go ahead and flip this on around and show y'all. The garlic bread, I just took it out maybe like 5 minutes ago. Because like I said, it only cooked 5 minutes. Because I didn't want it to be too hard. It's crispy, so I didn't want it to be too hard. The middle is still soft. And as you can see, the butter didn't melt all the way, and that's okay. But I've spread it on around in there, but it still worked out fine. It'll still be good. But y'all, here's that seafood lasagna, y'all. It looks so good. Check that out, y'all. And that's why I put the pan on the bottom, because I knew it was going to waste out the sides. It normally does when I make stuff like this. So, but like I said, y'all, it looks so good. And we got to let this bad boy rest for about 5-10 minutes. Because it's kind of boiling still. But like I said, it looks so good, y'all. Look at that. Look at that. And I can't wait to dig into this, y'all. Neither one of us can. We all waiting. Oh, my gosh. So, y'all, that is the seafood lasagna and the garlic bread meal. Like I said, I hope y'all greatly enjoyed. If you know anybody that loves to cook things like this in the oven, make sure that you share this video out with them. Feel free to share it on your social media platforms and let them know your girl Tony here is cooking in her kitchen. So, again, this is Eat and Travel with Tony. So, of course, like I said, definitely make sure that you subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to receive all the videos I upload from this point here on out. And if you ain't seen the ones I did back in the day, back in the past, go check them out too. Peace out, y'all, and have a good one.